He represents what we call hardcore. For you, it's actually also a heavy user.
Okay. I sound like a truckie.
Jellycat, Sunny Angel, Lego, Hot Wheels, Labubu. Billions of dollars leave the wallets of adults every day as they rediscover the magic of play. Is it nostalgia, stress relief, or something more sinister? And how do companies market these products to make them so cute?
Professor Dianna Chang from the marketing program over at SUSS is here today. Thank you so much for coming on the show. We are going to be talking about adult toys, not the kind that you're thinking of. Whoa, not that
Immediately
kind.
when you said it.
But yeah, it's not amazing. It's toys that adults are purchasing right now. Okay, so think about Jellycat, Sunny Angel, Labubu, Lego, whatever. Okay, adults around the world are spending billions of dollars on this, and Singapore is not excluded. I want to ask you guys, everyone, have you spent a lot of money on toys?
They're usually gifts.
Okay.
You know, they come when they come, and I try not to, I don't purchase them. That's what I say. And then I do have a bag of toys next to me. Yeah, but they're not your conventional toys either. Not like Sunny Angels or Labubus. I think that's like a real niche.
Yeah.
You know, for a lot of money.
She's different.
I'm so
Likes the
different. Oh
kinda
my God,
toy.
please cut that out.
You, and how about you?
Okay, so I recently moved from my place to a bigger place, and the mover said, "Oh, you guys need about like 120 boxes." It ended up more like 180 boxes, and yes, I had a toy display room. So I'm
Sorry,
struggling
what?
to...
You have a toy display room?
Yeah.
One room, which
Yeah.
could have been maybe a playroom for your kids.
No,
or a study room.
became the nursery, it became the study, but eventually now the newer place is bigger, but somehow I have less space.
So the
Okay.
kids grew up, but you went backwards lah.
Yeah, correct. That's exactly it.
I don't own a single toy.
Oh.
I do not own a single toy. I'm the kind of person that I'm I Marie Kondoed my house.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm like, if it's not useful, I'm not getting it. And if it collects dust, I'm not
Right.
getting it.
But toys
Okay.
are
So
useful.
I've completely purged of my childhood in a way. Like I don't have any
Okay.
more toys left. But there are so many people that have these kind of like
Yeah.
showcase rooms.
Yeah.
Or they carry like Labubus and stuff. Diana, could you maybe tell us why is there sort of this like resurgence of toys coming up?
It's just so natural. We all like pets, right? And I think the reason why we like soft toys is very similar to why we like pets. They are just so cute to look at. And they are furry, right? So when you touch them, it gives you a different feeling. And they are just so loyal. And they listen to everything you say. They never scold you, never argue back.
True.
And they are just so predictable.
Yeah.
So it's like safe almost.
It's nostalgia, a lot of it, especially for the guys, right? Who like myself grew up the 80s and the 90s, right? They're now made even more like how you imagine them before.
But that's the thing. Are they the same though? Like a toy like a Lego or
Yeah.
whatever, or maybe like let's use Labubu for example. Like these aren't exactly toys that we used to play with as children. They're reimagined, right?
Yes.
They're kind of
Better.
catered to an adult
Yes.
audience. They are not marketed to kids because
No.
kids are
Yeah.
playing with other things. Kids are using social media. Kids are playing with other
Kids are
things.
too busy.
Kids are too busy doing homework
Yes.
or whatever. But these are specifically targeted to adults. How are these brands sort of like doing that?
You have to really look at the customers, what they really want, and you have to segment the customers into different groups. So there are always the forever kids, but there are also a big group of beyond whatever age, but they are young at heart. So whenever you look at the market this way, you expand the market, immediately you see that your market basically grows to the point that you're targeting everybody.
Yeah.
And that's such a big market, isn't
That
it?
is true.
Right.
That is true. Yeah, and I think a part of it is also it being exclusive. For a while, I'd say Labubu or like some of these other toys were, it's not like they were expensive, but they were hard to get. And that's why
Okay.
people wanted them more.
Yeah.
And then as soon as they became mainstream, and I guess an indicator of it becoming mainstream is you seeing it on the black market. Like, for example, Love Fufus, right? Once you see like fake versions of it,
Yeah.
you know that like, hey, they've
Yes.
made it.
Yeah.
But are adults engaging with these toys? Are they playing with it? Like, what's the, because I mean, like when we were kids, like we'd have like designated playtime.
Yeah.
You know, when you play with your Barbies and you would like, yeah, la, 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 and you'd like make scenarios. So like, I'm like imagining like, is like a 25-year-old woman, she comes back from like her JP Morgan job. She goes back home. She takes her whole, like, her Labubus and she's like, now kiss. Like, what's going on? Are they doing? You are a
Explain
Lego-
yourself.
So when I go home
Love
later
Legos.
in the evening,
Yeah.
yeah, it's actually what I'm thinking about. What am I going to do this evening?
Which toy am I going to
Lego
favor
am I gonna
today?
That's
Lego set am I going to
crazy.
open? Right?
I get Lego. I get it.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you have to like it's actually relaxing.
Yes.
And you have to follow a set of instructions and it's predictable. Like you know what you're gonna get at the end.
Right,
Unless you like drop a piece somewhere, you know.
Well, I think there's a whole other thing besides just playing with the Labubu, but looking after it, just making sure it's in great condition
Yeah.
and setting it nicely on your desk, making sure it's clean and not dusty every day. Sometimes people just think, oh, you're just playing with toys, but that's not exactly it because you have to maintain the collection, so to speak, just like you have to maintain a collection of art. Are you such a big supporter of Labubus when, the younger
We all
people on the couch here are like, devil's work,
I don't have a single Labubu.
Yet. After this, please send Diana some
But
Labubus.
yeah, send me some Labubu. But I'm a marketer. I observe. I will observe the market. So if you think about once again, as a marketer, you want to grow the market, right? So you have to target. Just now we talk about you can target everybody, but you also need to be very specialized. And people have different needs. People have different likes, and you have to really understand. Some people like Barbie, like very nice things. Some people just like ugly things.
Oh yeah.
And
It's true.
because they are ugly cute.
That is true.
And you also see that reflects also, if you think about Labubu, it's also a bit evil and ugly, but
Yeah,
cute at the same time.
that's true.
And that's why they actually need to do a lot of market research.
In terms of market research, when you're asking these questions and you're putting those surveys out there, does that toy fill a little space or like a gap, like an emotional gap? You were just saying emotional metrics might be a thing.
That's such a good question. And the answer to that question is everybody is unique. And that's why they're also looking for something unique.
Right.
Okay.
Some people, maybe they don't have a single toy in their childhood. Actually, I pretty much like that. I never owned a doll because in China at that time, it's very rare for you to be able to afford a doll. So that's probably, some people think that I can relive my childhood.
Okay.
But for some other people, they have different kinds of connections with any of either toy or some other things. It just reminds you something from a trip, from something else, right? So that's once again, that's why if you look at how they market, even though Labubu is very successful, they have to have something to succeed Labubu, and they also have to have some other things to fill the whole product line.
Yeah.
So that you can expand the market as widely as possible, but also have a very fine kind of balance of mass market as well as personalization.
I want to ask about like the whole blind box concept. How much of that is driving consumers to it?
So basically, how this demand is created, it's a combination of customer demand as well as really the marketing. So you play different kind of things. You play the scarcity card for exclusivity. You play the gamification card where the blind box where you don't know what's going on and keep guessing, so that you can only keep buying in order to satisfy that kind of need. You also play the card of completeness, like we always want to finish something. So that's why you have a series of things and you want to collect them until you get everybody. So there are different kinds of things. And of course you have social media collaborations with celebrities and that's all part of the marketing techniques.
Oh, they've played almost
And that's
like
what
every
we have been teaching.
Damn, those students are like the ones driving this demand. That's crazy. Okay, you and I want to talk a little bit about you and your Legos.
Okay.
Do
my
you-
Lego? Yeah. Okay.
Because there is
No,
also...
by the way, he doesn't only have Legos.
Oh yeah, of course.
She's got to defend him.
Multiple other toys.
Yes.
I was reading up online about this thing called play therapy.
Yeah.
Which is something that a lot of adults engage in. So
Yeah.
you go for work and then you come back home and doing your Legos or doing a puzzle is something that just sort of like helps you just feel a little bit, you know, more like grounded. Do you feel a little bit of that?
A lot of it. A lot
Okay.
of it. You know, actually, I feel in general, on the weeks or the days that I actually get to play, right? Do something, have some alone time, an hour or so, whatever, with building the Legos, painting my miniatures, transforming my Transformers, whatever, you know, posing my figures, you know. I actually feel more sane, less grumpy, especially when it comes to the kids. You know, I'm more prepared for work. You know, that sort of thing. And you just feel, you know, you mentioned earlier on when you feel therapeutic, right? When you're building your Legos and stuff, and that's why you understand that.
Yeah.
So maybe that sort of thing appeals more. And I think maybe Lego has played that card really well, where it started as a building toy, but they didn't realize, hey, it could be a building toy for everyone, not just for kids, right? So now you got Lego sets that are like thousands of pieces and cost thousands of dollars.
Yeah, the
right?
Star Wars ones.
Yeah, exactly, right? So yeah, I do feel it's essential. It's not until you mentioned it I realized I actually do this every day. I go back and I think, okay, what am I going to do
dedication.
today? What am I
Yeah.
supposed to, you know?
I've got
But,
like friends who do this as well. Like
Yeah.
they've just moved into their new house. Shout out to Alex, by the way. The husband has got himself the Death Star Lego, and she's like, "This doesn't fit in the house.
Yeah.
Like, why have you
doesn't.
brought this in?" But it's like very fulfilling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
Okay, I have like a theory statement, and Diana, I kind of want your
You gotta run it
thoughts
by
on
the
this.
professor if you have a teacher.
I think me just like back in university. I think that toys are a little bit of like a status symbol sort of thing.
Okay.
So do you remember how like when we were younger, the coolest person was the
Yes.
person who had the most
Yes.
expensive toy,
Yes.
the coolest Barbie or whatever,
Right. Yeah.
and you're just there with like your lame ass Barbie and you're begging your mom like, can I please have another one? She's like, no. Didn't happen to me.
But so and so has it. I don't have. Yeah. You know.
Oh my god.
But I feel like that's kind of, you know,
Yeah.
morphed into toys, into how we play with toys as well.
Yeah.
So it's not so much of like playing with them, but it could also be showcasing them on our cabinet
Yeah.
or like,
Yeah.
you know, doing your social media videos about it as well. But it is kind of a status because they are not cheap. These toys are
Yeah.
not cheap.
Yeah.
It's becoming a little bit of like a status symbol as well.
Yeah, status symbol. Yeah, because actually Labubu goes very well with Chanel. Chanel bag.
Oh my God,
The luxury bag. If you're in the airport, you know, when I'm queuing, I'll just look at what the
Yeah.
people's bag and also the combination.
Yeah.
But that was in the past when they really played that exclusivity card very hard.
Okay.
But later it's actually become more affordable as well as more accessible.
Yeah.
So not necessary, but I still think, it could be a status symbol because still right now, I still don't have a Labubu, so you can see
Yet.
it's still admirable.
Yet.
And self-identity, so you want to find the toy, the character
Yes.
that
fits you.
reflects
Yes.
either
Yeah.
who you are or who you want to be.
I have a funny story about the status symbol thing though. So I just moved into my new place, right? But there's a guy who moved in the corner. I know it's a guy, I don't know why, because you never see him leave the house. You never see the family, nothing. But my kids walked past when they were still renovating. We started renovations after he started it. And we finished before he did. So we're wondering why. So the door is quite, is open most of the time, right? When you're renovating. The kids walk by like, hey, daddy, the guy's got a giant Iron Man statue in the hall. And I'm like, okay, big deal, Iron Man statue. And I'm like, I've got Iron Man statue and I don't have one. Yeah, so it's one of those things where you feel kind of, dang it, he's got it. And, made it. It's not like, okay, I can't afford it or what, but it's stuff like this, right? Space. And then did you plan for your house to have it?
Right.
And then, are you able to show it off so that it's, the centerpiece of the living room when anyone comes to visit, right? But no, yeah, so it's a bit of that, and also a bit when you're younger and the kid that has the, 200 action figures and you've got the two
Yeah.
because you just managed to convince your mom to buy you a second one.
Yeah.
You're like, wow, that guy's so cool, right? And then you're not because you just don't have any, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No.
it is a status symbol.
No, really,
yeah.
really. And
Yeah.
okay, so going back to the part about like blind boxes, because I think that is an experience in itself. When you're going to purchase it. Have you seen videos of Jellycat? So
yeah.
when you want to purchase a Jellycat,
They cook it.
Yes. It's so I think that is genius. And if I was to ever buy a toy, I think it would be a Jellycat.
Really?
Yeah, I
There
think
you
it's
go.
insane. Like,
Convinced.
it's
Slippery
so
slope, Tanisha.
No, it really
Yeah.
is. It's so childlike and it's so cute. Oh my god! So let's say you buy one that looks like a pancake. Yeah, that's the one
She has vegetables.
Yeah.
She has vegetables. We should cook them.
Okay, yeah.
They will cook it
Yeah.
in front of you, and it'll be as if it's like legit because it is legit in your imagination, and it's like they're really playing on your imagination. And there's like they're really like the acting like, oh, do you want some like whatever? Do you want some like maple syrup or whatever?
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
I think it's just so cute because in that moment you're just like you're really letting your imagination run completely
Right,
wild.
right.
I just love it.
Yeah, I mean, that's great marketing, right? You would say that, right, Diana? It's great
Exactly.
marketing,
So I went back to your case,
Yeah.
why you like to play Lego. It's actually a combination. One is like the therapeutic effect, right? Because we are all abused by life, one way or another, from time to time, right? And secondly, it's actually the creativity. Because you are really exploring your own creativity in it.
Yeah, that's true,
So the
yeah.
creativity can be reflected on the customer side when they make clothes for their little toys. Like my niece, she really likes making really the dresses for her toys. But also the creativity on the marketing side. The marketers, they are very good.
Yeah.
Very creative.
Jellycat, they are
Right.
not only very good at creating some best-selling, very creative, really toys or designs, but they're also very good at the way they promote their products.
The story is important.
Because they're like embedding this storytelling as well as like immersive experience. When you go to the toy store, you already start part of the journey as well. And the buying process becomes part of your process, your connections with the toy, and that facilitates a deeper bonding between really the owner as well as their toys.
That's crazy because
That's so intense. My God.
I have friends who have
You are
truly
deeply studied.
no. She,
I have to remind you, yeah.
Oh my God.
Deeply
You are deeply studied. I did not expect to hear that.
wait, I love
You
that.
have an
Wait,
ear.
I've never heard that before. You were deeply.
She said that to me into my eyes. Oh my God.
I love that you mentioned about the, yeah, that's great. I'm sorry. I love that you mentioned about the bond between the consumer and the product because I have friends who they have Jellycats, and whenever they go to like a cute cafe or whatever, they'll take the Jellycat with them and they'll put it like on the table and then they'll take a picture. You know, like
Yep.
and they'll really like humanize this Jellycat in a way.
Yeah.
There's
There's so
no
many.
Haidilao when you are dining alone,
Yeah.
you put a soft teddy bear
Oh, yeah?
sitting just the opposite
That's
of
so
you.
cute.
Yeah, it's just so friendly
Yeah.
to single diners.
Wow.
Yeah,
What if I want the noodle guy opposite me instead?
Loneliness epidemic. I don't know. That's crazy. Okay, now it's time for the fun portion. We're gonna do a little show and tell. I asked everyone to bring a toy from home, which holds some sort of significance, and we'll have like a little show and tell portion. Ewan, would you like to start?
It's just one.
Okay. Oh, you know what?
on,
As
man.
many as you want.
That's
Okay.
very hard.
That's a dig on me.
It's very hard.
We'll start with the easy one. One that everyone might recognize.
Wow.
This is my Lego X-Wing. I don't know if you can see it from there. Right. So a lot of people like to buy like the stuff and keep them in boxes. I'm a big advocate of opening them and playing with them.
Nice.
Sorry. Playing meaning
Building. And sometimes, look at that. Okay, look, the wings open. So if you have ever watched Star Wars, you can see they open. So there are features, right? Part of the creativity thing. You build it and then you can play with it after that, right? And there's always space for action figures. In this case, mini figures. So you get like a mini R2D2 here.
Sitting here, I have this one.
She has this one. Yeah, there you go.
I have 2 boys.
Yeah, there you go. Features like this. This is also iconic because it's an iconic ship from the movie. So creating the bond with me, the consumer, right? And every kid who watches the movies will want one of these, right? So yeah.
When did you get it?
Oh, a long time ago. I think my wife got it for me for a birthday.
Aww.
Yeah. So
Like your 12th birthday?
yeah, I met my wife on the stop. No.
Hey, that's not the spirit of this conversation.
Actually, no, I have a question. I just want to stop you right there. Diana, is there a difference between male and females when they play? Because I buy my boyfriend McLaren Lego all the time, and he will literally be in his room.
You'd be like,
and he's my age, by the way. He's not like a 12-year-old boy. I just want to put it out there.
Oh my god.
He's like, he plays with it. I don't see girls doing that as much.
We're a bit more storytelling.
Yeah, is there a difference between how men and women play?
Of course, men never grow up. So I have my husband,
Period.
I have 2 boys, and I have a brother. That's my only sibling. So I know them very well.
oh no.
Yeah,
And they're
you
still
can-
10.
Yeah.
But
we are very practical.
That is
we
true.
buy bags, right? Because it holds things, right?
I have so many bags.
It holds the toys.
That is true. But no, you mentioned something about storytelling. I feel like women are more like we can come up with like a story and a plot more than like maybe men do.
So quickly.
Because we'll play with our Barbies and we'll come up with like a whole imaginative world. Like we're good at world building.
Hey, for
Yes.
the boys, it's simple. It's like bring out your action figure, bring out my action figure, and it's fighting
Fight to the
time.
death.
That's the story. Who's winning the fight? That's
For girls,
when
it's
it-
like
yeah.
it's an emotional thing. We're like almost rehearsing our everyday scenarios.
Yeah.
Because all my Barbies have broken up like 10 times.
with each other.
Yeah.
Like with the Ken dolls,
No.
And they even have the little Kelly dolls, which are the baby versions of Barbie.
Yeah.
That's great.
Okay.
Which I had a whole collection of. And
Bobby was pregnant? When? I don't know. Girl, when? I don't know.
she had like 20 kids. It was crazy.
Okay. Thank you, Ewan. Yay, for showing his toy. On to Diana.
Okay, so I have this very cute
Oh, wow, look at that.
cat my friend gave to us, but actually we received some gifts, and this was just one of them. I
sorry,
didn't
Diana,
give didn't give her or him a lot of attention at the start, but then a few months back, my cat passed away.
Oh.
And my friend gave this to me because he looked exactly as my cat. So after my cat passed away, I placed this toy in my cabinet where my cat usually sleeps. And one day my husband was so scared, and he thought that my cat came back.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So until right now, he always stays there, and he becomes, of course, my favorite toy. So that's
Wow.
the thing I talk about. We form connections. Sometimes it's hard to form connections with real people, but we can actually form not just connections, but deep connections with our toys.
Yeah.
And that's why it is so attractive, and it will remain. People in 1,000 years, they will still play, but like teddy bear. They will still play Lego and other things as well.
Those memories are so important.
Yeah,
Is that healthy though?
yeah, of course. It's healthy.
To be having like an attachment to an
Yeah.
inanimate object.
I would say yes, actually. Because you need things to remind you of things when you were happy. Because she was like, life beats you up. She's right.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
it's tough.
Every day.
Yeah. And toys remind you of that happy time.
true.
They put that smile on your face. And I guess it doesn't matter how much you spend, because that happy memory is priceless.
Yeah. Yeah.
That feeling's priceless.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's your money, not your parents' money anymore.
That's right.
So talking about money, actually, people also look at the investment value of toys. Like some collections.
The secondary market.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
secondary
okay,
market.
okay.
But also, I remember there's this very famous ad talking about the watch, very expensive watch, right? So you're not simply having a watch, you are keeping it for the next generation.
Yes, yes, yes.
That's
I
kind of
remember that.
marketing.
Yes, yes, yes.
But
yes,
Lego
yes.
is the thing.
Yes.
You can actually keep it for your next generation.
Yes.
So that
Yes.
when I can't afford the watch,
Yes.
I can get Lego.
Yes.
Because Lego
Yes,
is
yes,
really
yes.
something.
Apparently appreciate more than gold, right?
And
Recently,
they
yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
Wait,
What?
What?
Yeah.
They're
They-
bricks. They hurt your
They
feet.
don't bring.
Like,
no,
how is-
that much.
How do they
yeah.
appreciate? Wow.
You have to keep it in the packaging. It has to be like really, you know.
But they don't
yeah.
easily break. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my God, like imagine like in 30 years when I'm like passing down the family heirloom to my kids. I'm like,
Yeah.
here's a Harry Potter.
Here's my X-wing.
You know,
You know.
here's the funny thing. You know, everybody's talking about like, oh, how you should look at your will and your power of attorney and all that stuff right now. I mean, maybe not for you guys, but for me, and I'm a little bit older, and people are starting to talk about that. And I'm thinking, who's gonna get what toys? I'm exactly what I'm thinking for
Stop.
my boys.
That's
Yeah.
But
crazy.
Who's
because
gonna
there's
get
so much
my-
value.
Who's gonna get my Magic the Gathering collection? Who's gonna get all my graphic novels? Who's gonna get my Legos? Who's gonna get my Transformers? Who's gonna get my He-Man? Who's gonna get my Marvel
haven't breathed.
superheroes? I'm sorry, I just outed myself with
Oh my
what
God,
I
wait,
have,
no,
but yeah,
I
that's- I'm
love
thinking-
So
that.
late in the podcast, dude. You should have said something earlier.
Well, then I'm
Magic
gonna
the
die.
Gathering?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So it's weird.
But
yeah.
that just says how much value
Yeah.
you have.
Yeah.
It's you can't put it a price tag.
Yeah.
It's true.
But
True.
I kind of want to. You
Do it, girl.
Yeah.
If ballpark, if you have a number of how much, yes, if you were to like collect everything and then sell it all in one go,
Oh my gosh.
let's get a round number.
Quite a lot. I'm thinking maybe I don't know 100,000 at least. But that's really like you talked about secondary market, right? Some stuff appreciates, some stuff becomes worthless. Wow. So although there's a price tag to it and people might have paid for it, you might not be able to sell
Like
it.
Beanie Babies.
Yeah. Right?
TY babies.
Yeah, at one
Yeah,
point
yeah,
everybody
yeah,
was
yeah,
crazy for Beanie Babies.
Yeah.
Everybody collected
Now
them.
it's like what,
Some-
10 cents?
Yeah.
Free.
So yeah, correct. Joanna, you have a toy. Oh wait, do you have more?
Toys,
Toys.
Don't you
plural.
guys have more?
No, we do, but let's take turns. Let's take turns. Like how we play toys, we must take turns. We must share. No fighting.
I don't know which one you want to see. Maybe.
Oh.
Maybe one that you play with the most or that holds the most emotional
Yeah.
attachment.
Yeah, okay, it's definitely Woody.
Whoa,
Okay.
that is Woody.
The first thing
Yeah.
the first thing I want to ask when I see him is where's his
Where's the
hat?
hat? It's in the back.
Yes.
Just give me a second. Hold on.
Sorry, the collector in me cannot like. Where's his hat?
Oh my
Okay,
god!
There it is.
Does he have Andy or
Does
does
he
he
have
have
No, he has the
Joanna?
other one.
What-
Bonnie.
Bonnie.
Oh, does he have the pull string at the back?
Yes, hold on. I don't know if it works.
Okay.
Fingers crossed.
Reach for the skies. No.
Woody, come back.
Reach for the skies.
Just give him a little whack.
CPR.
Oh my god! What is the story behind?
Right. I love Toy Story the movie. Yeah, it's I think it's my favorite because it's so
Yeah.
nostalgic, and I mean I grew up like watching it. So Woody, I feel like for me symbolizes the most kind of like hope as a Disney character. It's very deep. Sorry. Yes. So I got this toy just to kind of solidify that. I think I picked it up in Hong Kong or something.
When did you?
Okay.
I don't remember. I was an adult though.
When she was
Definitely
12.
an adult.
No, not when she was 12.
I used my adult money to buy this and bring it back with me. I think. So yeah, I love Woody.
And
Yeah.
is he like a collectible? Do you put him on your like your table, or do you like you play?
Yeah, because dance. No, not at all. He just sits and watches me with those very scary eyes. But I think it's just a happy memory. That's why I like it. Yeah,
Yeah,
it just sits
yeah.
on my desk. That's it.
So you have no toys, Tasia?
Guys, this is so embarrassing.
Why?
I think when I was about like 19, so when I was moving to uni,
Okay.
I kind of just had like I don't need these toys. So I had a whole basket full of soft toys. Those are kind of the only toys that I had. It was kind of like they're collecting dust. I don't play with them. Therefore, they are not useful to me anymore. And I didn't see them as a sort of like emotional
Yeah.
memory or like any sort of attachment. So last night when I was trying to find a toy, I searched the whole house trying to find something, a collectible, anything that was a sort of like window from my like into my childhood.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing. The only toy that I could find is Jenga blocks. I swear to God, this is the only toy that I could find. And I think
Okay.
I'm just like, I think I'm the kind of person that I just don't sort of relate these toys to some sort of like emotional memory or anything like that. Like it's very easy for me to detach. Sorry, I sound like such a cold person, but it's very easy for me to detach from these kind of toys. So I don't feel any attachment.
Well, to be fair, I think we all go through stages of life, and I think when you get from a kid to a teenager to young adulthood, you start to work. You're like, oh, actually, I don't do these things anymore.
Yeah.
Then you reach a stage when you start to have more money and more time, and then you start to think back to your childhood, or you see something. For example, you go to Hong Kong. Hey, it's a Woody figure. I've never really had the chance to buy one. Hey, I've got money now. Why not? Just buy one, and then you start to you start your collection. That's what
No,
happens.
I
right?
think also maybe a big reason why I let go of all my toys is because like my mom was like, "You're not a kid anymore."
Yeah.
And I was like,
My mom still says
kid
that.
equals to soft toys. Therefore, I'm not a kid anymore. I'm growing up. I need to get rid of. I need to detach from them.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, when I see a Jellycat,
Yeah.
I want to attach.
but it's so difficult for me to like buy it because I'm like, it's not useful.
Right.
It's not a
Yeah.
bag. It's not anything like that. So it's just gonna be collecting dust on my table.
Yeah.
So why am I buying it? So for me, that's my relationship with toys. It's very difficult.
If you took a stab at it right now, you never know. If,
Yeah.
if we got you the
Joanna's gonna
pancake,
sponsor you.
It's a
yeah, I'm gonna
slippery
buy you the
slope.
pancake, girl.
It's a slippery.
The first one is always free.
yeah, hey.
Yeah, so actually, for your type of persona in our marketing world,
Yes.
right. Archetype.
yeah,
this
that's
archetype.
why, like, I think Toastbox, like, they launched this, Toastbox collections where they actually it's for the disposable bag, right? So in the supermarket where you can use it for tote bag.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's both functional as well as a big soft toy.
Yeah.
And that will suit your needs because you
Yes,
find
definitely.
some function.
Wait, it's a
100%.
bag. There's also a toy. and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Also
So
disposable.
it's also you can not disposable. It's
Okay.
a tote bag.
Oh, it's a tote bag that is also a toy.
So, but
Okay.
they put it under like
I've seen those.
a
You
bread
stuff it into
or,
like a thing and you can take it
a
out.
Milo.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
when you need the bag, you
Then
just
you-
take it out.
oh.
Yeah. No, I
Right,
totally
right,
get that.
okay.
I think that's the
Right,
kind
okay.
of toy that if I was to buy one, that's what I would buy because
Right.
I can justify the purchase because I'd be like, it's useful.
Yeah.
I spent money on it, but
And it
I
muses
will,
you.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
I will be able to use it.
Yeah, but also instead of putting like a tote bag just inside your bag, like kind of forget about it, you can also hang it. So that's why it's multifunctional.
Right.
You can use it as a
Right,
little
okay.
decoration, but when
Yeah.
yes, it also has practical value.
Form and
So
function.
it's just this different kind of things that really, I think the manufacturers, the brands are trying to do, just to be creative, satisfy different kind of needs.
Right.
Definitely.
Right.
If
yeah.
you had to put you and I, and maybe it's already quite obvious, but if you had to put us into the marketing categories,
Yeah.
what would it be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Easy. Medium. Difficult.
and he is definitely someone we need to deeply study. Because
Deeply
he
study.
represents what
Deeply.
we call hardcore fans.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I guess.
So he's hardcore. It's
Oh
like
my goodness. Wow.
like a hardcore fan supporting Manchester United. Like,
Liverpool.
like you have Manchester United everywhere.
JK.
Yeah, so for him, yeah, that's
Right.
a special category
Okay.
that need to be studied separately.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But for you, it's actually also a heavy user.
Okay. I sound like a truckie.
Yeah.
An addict.
You have different kind of things.
Okay, tell me more,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah, you have Andy, but and you also have
Woody,
like
right,
the,
yeah.
the cookable vegetables. Right?
Yeah. Show
So
the
that
vegetables.
means-
let's
Show the
show that.
vegetables.
Yeah, that means you have
So-
a very diverse
Shit.
kind of likings of different kind of things. Yeah.
They're so cute. Okay, everywhere
Yeah.
I go, I look for these and then I pick them up.
Bok
Just
choy.
stuffed toy
Yeah.
vegetables.
Bok
And
choy.
you're a very good customer. Also deserve lots of attention. It's because you like to collect vegetables. We know you like to collect vegetables, and there are so many different kinds of vegetables in the world. And that means we can always, have different kinds of vegetables, and you will keep collecting them.
Get out!
And if it's not vegetables, once she's collected all
And now let's talk about you.
Yeah. There you go.
let's talk
Finally,
about it.
it's you. You are a non-user,
Yeah.
but just temporarily.
Yes.
We see a lot of
Yeah.
potential in you.
Yes.
Oh.
The potential to milk the most money out of
would you market it the hardest to me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
the marketer need to be very patient. So
Okay.
it takes time to cultivate.
Okay.
So they know that even though right now you're still not a user yet,
Yeah.
but give time and give enough kind of
Right.
marketing push, and also
Right.
with your lifestyle and life stage changes, one day, sooner or later, you will become.
Oh
I'm playing a bit hard to get. I'm being chased by big corporations. Like, am I not?
If you had to put a dollar value on each of our heads, how much are we worth? Like, how much?
Marketing
That's
dollars, right?
such
Yeah.
a good question.
Yeah.
And that's the third or fourth best questions you have asked today.
Thank you so much, bro.
I give you class participation. For today. So we actually calculate customers' lifetime value,
Okay.
and obviously you
Shortest.
win.
I mean,
Congratulations, you win. You win.
So like
you win.
your net worth in toys,
as in,
in a way.
It's like
right.
How much?
how
Are you
much
worth to
in a
them?
lifetime
Okay.
you are going
Spend.
to contribute
I
Okay.
see.
to this category.
Okay. So
And to my brand especially.
Right.
If I run a brand.
right. So Ewan is obviously the
most
most
Don't tell my
valuable.
wife.
because
He's already invested quite a bit, so the potential is more, I guess.
Yeah.
he will continue to buy more
Yeah.
products.
Yeah.
Versus I'm on the end of the spectrum, which is that I might buy one, might feel guilty after buying it, and then never buy it again.
And the interesting thing is not exactly. Because the concept is called lifetime value.
Right.
You are still young.
So you have more life to live then.
Yeah. So for young people, I always say, even though they don't buy anything, it just they are sometimes financially and time constrained.
Yeah.
But give them time, they will sooner or later take the lead in the market. They will one day become the most attractive market.
So insidious.
For a lot
Yes.
for a lot of
You
categories.
guys are doomed.
For profession and for almost everything. So one day the day will come.
My drop moment. My
I'm
God.
imagining like the toy branch just being like, one day.
Yeah, one day. See you.
All the Labubus are just like,
Yeah. And then like and fading into blackness. And then one day when I'm at my most vulnerable, then they come.
Yes.
That is crazy. Wait, that's insane.
No,
like I
it's
never.
true.
Oh my
Wow.
god. Okay, now,
Yeah,
now I
wow.
feel like I'm gonna have to be more conscious. If I
to
walk
say
past
no.
like a toy store, I'm just gonna be like, don't do it. But that's so true. I mean, it changes with like
Yeah.
the different life
Yeah.
stages.
Yeah.
Moving forward, are we gonna see this? Sorry, I'm just seeing the vegetable strewn on the floor.
my poor Thai.
Are we gonna be seeing this as like a trend that's gonna continue to develop? So all these brands are
Yeah.
just gonna continue to make more of these products have like, you know, these whatever collaborations with big brands, or are we gonna see it maybe change in a different direction? I want to know where do you think this is gonna go?
I think it will continue, but it will always adapt to the market. But I think people's love of toys, this is something long lasting.
Yeah.
Yes.
And because that suggests something, it suggests how we connect to other people, to the world.
Yeah.
So that's going to be forever.
Thank you so much, Diana, for joining
it's
us on
such a
TSR
pleasure. Yeah.
today. If anyone wants to buy me a Jellycat, hey.
If anyone wants to buy me a Labubu, go ahead, visit.
Yes,
More toys.
absolutely. Have fun playing with your toys. If you're an adult, if you're a kid, whatever. Yeah, have fun. Okay, this is TSR. We'll see you on the next episode. Bye.
Bye.